Welcome to the Breve Music Podcast. I'm your host, Jermaine Harris. So I'm going to start off by just talking about my goal for this podcast. Essentially, I just want to provide a platform for helping other musicians and artists navigate their way through this music industry. And I think that by using my experiences and what I'm learning, this will be a good way for people to learn from me and also just to grow. So I'm going to start off by sharing a bit about myself. I've been a musician for about 17 years or so. I started playing the clarinet. And really, when I was in the 6th grade at that time, I realized that I liked being in band. I just didn't know really like what I was doing at some points, but I felt that bug that being in band was for me. I kind of had a middle of the ground placement test for clarinet and any brass instrument, but I just went ahead and picked the clarinet for some reason. And I'm glad that I did, because that was the instrument that I played really since then. I even play it to this day. It was my opportunity to grow as a musician. So as I went through high school, I was in the wind ensemble. I was a section leader for a couple of years, got through college. I didn't study music in college, but I was involved in band in a few different ways. And actually, when I got to college, I learned how to play the tuba because I felt like part of me always wanted to play multiple instruments, and I never had the chance to switch to a brass instrument in high school, but in college, I had the chance to. So it was really cool for me just to pick up a brand new instrument. I had some private lessons from someone when I started the tuba in college, but I was able to pick it up fairly quickly. And I just realized that I'm just kind of wired to learn that kind of thing. Just some way or another, I was able to just understand how the instrument works. And thankfully for the tuba, it's fairly easy to get some notes out. And I think that is what's good for me to kind of fix things from then on out, because I have a really good ear. Music theory is something that I love. And in high school, I was able to take music theory junior and senior year, the pre-AP and the AP version of it. And that's really where my gift began to grow. And I love that I had a really great band program that I was a part of in high school, and choir program as well in high school. And I had the opportunity just to grow as a musician from there. And by the time I got to college, I was exposed to even more music and more people from all over the country and over the state and even around the world, actually. And it was nice for me to become an even stronger musician. So once I made a shift toward music business, I realized that there's a lot of this world that's out there, a lot more than just becoming a music teacher or a band director, which is not to say that band directors and choir directors aren't important, because the band directors and choir directors that I've had in my life have had a huge impact on me. But I think that there's a bit more to the industry than just that. So in this podcast, some episodes I may talk a bit about, something that happened in college or in high school, maybe, or I'll focus on some music production tool that I've been using, or maybe even I'll talk about a favorite album here or there. So it'll be pretty fluid in terms of the topics that I'm covering. But the ultimate goal for this podcast is for me to become a resource for you to reach out to if you have any questions, or if you just want to even, be on the podcast someday. I would love to connect with you about your journey as well and help you get to where you want to be, because I think that the music industry is big enough for everybody that wants to be a part of it. So my goal is to help people grow and be the best musician, artist, or producer, record label owner, whatever you want to be. I want to help you get to that point. So feel free to reach out to me on social media, via email, on a website. Just contact me if you want to get some help with anything. And I look forward to connecting with you in the next episode.